When it comes to iconic cars, the 60s and 70s had more than their fair share. Before the monstrous engines of the decades to come, cars that entered rallies during this period were pretty much stock, with little or no change from the road-going versions. With no turbos to add extra power and no all-wheel driving competition, this is a stripped-back, pure driving experience and the perfect place to start your journey. Welcome to what is often described as the golden era of rally. The 1980s introduced iconic vehicles of the period to the rally scene, as well as the now legendary Group B class. These four-wheel drive cars would change the sport forever. Performance restrictions were low, and advances in technology meant a spike in brake horsepower, with huge turbos boosting engines to staggering levels. Some might suggest this is where your first real challenge awaits. In the mid-80s, regulations were tightened with a mind to keeping drivers safe, and thus brought the end of the competitive Group B era. And so Group A was introduced, with the focus being centred less on raw power and more on developing reliable cars which handled like nothing that had been seen before. Though fitted with less brute power than the monsters of the 80s, these advances in handling and traction meant that a safer car didn't automatically make for a slower car. Be under no illusion, Group A cars mean business. Present-day rally cars are the very definition of cutting edge, with massive amounts of time and resources being poured into their design and production. This is made possible by elite teams of engineers that modify and tune these vehicles for peak performance. To control these incredible feats of engineering, you will need the skills, reactions and sharpness of mind to harmonise with them. Only the finest drivers get a chance to compete behind the wheel, but to win at this level is reserved for the very best.